What's going on, guys? It's your boy Flawless Wins here, and now that I'm back on a permanent basis, I have to tell you, after being gone for like 9 months, sometimes you sit back and say, what's the best possible way for me to return, to make a big comeback? So, I was scratching my head for a couple moments in life, and I was like, why not address the most popular video I had on my channel? And for those of you who didn't know, well, I'm sure you know my channel is not that big. I probably have like 4,000, plus subscribers at this moment in time. But at that time, my video that was most successful had 83,000 views. I mean, that's the number it's at right now. So I think that's honestly pretty impressive. I was really happy with that. I couldn't believe it, as a matter of fact. I had like 6 times as many likes as dislikes on that video, which was surprising to me because I got a lot of like hate on that video. Some of it was deserved, some of it was not, because I made a huge mistake, a huge error, and it happens. I am human. That's why I'm sitting here admitting it. In the title description of top 10 best Call of Duty players of all time, I probably should have wrote like pub players, pub stompers. A lot of people were aggravated with me that I didn't put any pro players. At that time, I just wasn't thinking clearly, I guess, when I made that video. So hopefully you accept my apology with that. I will get into who I honestly think, since my opinion has indeed changed, who are the greatest top 10 players of all time. And that list will be comprised by how well-rounded, the players are. And, their accomplishments, their success. I just want to say really quick, the most popular comment I got on that part 1 of the best, COD players of all time was, where's T. Martin? Where's Ali? Where's Matriarchs? Why aren't they on this list? And I'm not trying to hate if you like T. Martin, if you like Matriarchs, that's cool. I'm not going to judge. But I was basing that video off of skill. I wasn't basing it off of the who is the biggest YouTuber of all time, who gets the most views of all time, who's your favorite commentator of all time. So I don't honestly know where people were coming from. I'll give it to you. T. Martin, Matriarchs, they're above average, skill at Call of Duty, but in no way, shape, form, or fashion is T. Martin and Ali the best Call of Duty players of all time, or even deserve to be in contention of the top 10 greatest Call of Duty players of all time. And you'll see why, because honestly, they can't even hold a candle to the players I am going to be posting in this list. So, here we go. Number 10. Let's get this show on the road, people. And I just want to say that I am not doing this video to outshine the first one. I'm just correcting my error. And hopefully you guys forgive me. I mean, if you've never seen the first video, I'll probably just link it anyways. But, and look at this pub stomping gameplay. That is right. I'm giving you some action-packed gameplay for this video. But anyways, number 10, Stainville from Envy. One of the original pros, of Call of Duty. I honestly believe he deserves the spot. He was a beast. He's one of the reasons why I believe Call of Duty is so successful today on the MLG circuit. 9 is, I have Cole Aches, and he's one of the reasons why, Complexity during the Black Ops 2 era was, why that team was so dominant. And in my opinion, Complexity was the pound-for-pound best team for Call of Duty of all time. When their shot was on, they were unstoppable. I mean, their teamwork, just how they played the field. Like I said, Cole Aches was a big contributor to why that team was as big as a success as it is. And Rambo Envy I have at number 8. Another veteran of the game. One of the smartest players of all time. He can honestly just do YouTube or being a commentator, or even just being a shoutcaster. He doesn't even have to be a pro player. That's how intelligent this guy really is at knowing the game. Proofy, I have at number 7. I don't know Proofy that much. He may actually deserve, you know, to be higher on this list. But from what I've seen, this dude was like carrying, I'm not even kidding, carrying Optic this year. I think he is the reason why Optic won Call of Duty Ghost MLG 2014. He had the most kills on the team. You know, he was really like the hype man on Optic, I'm not even going to lie. And to do better than Optic Scumpy, that is like absolutely amazing. So, I mean, Proofy, like I said, I have him the reason why Optic won this year. So, number 7 for Proofy. Number 6, I have Parasite. He's probably the best S&D player of all time. Definitely one of the best, if not the best. And this list was supposed to be based on how well-rounded you are. And Parasite, you know, back in like the Black Ops 2 days, he was beast on hardpoint. He was good at domination. It's just that he was better at S&D. And S&D is one of the most popular game modes, especially in competitive gaming. So, I mean, how could you not put Parasite on this list? That's what I want to know. That's why he's on the list at number 6. Number 5. Okay, Crimsix definitely deserves to be in the top 5. This dude was a Halo Pro player and COD Pro player. That's right. See that? Your boy does his research. But yeah, he's a pro in 2 different FPS shooting games. I mean, that is just incredible. I mean, Halo, in my opinion, has a harder learning curve, and it's a harder game to be good in general. That's just my opinion. And to be pro status at 2 different shooting games, that is almost unheard of. I mean, so how are you not going to have Crimsix at number 5? That's what I'm asking you guys. Number 4, JCap. I mean, when this guy gets on a roll, you can't stop him. He has one of the best shots in the game, bar none. He's been on Envious. You know, he's been on Optic. This guy has been on the best teams. He's just an all-around beast. That's all I got to say about JCap. 3, I have Clayster. I mean, come on now. Mr. Consistency, like, Clayster wins tournaments all the time. Like, I don't really remember a time Clayster did not win a tournament. Like, all he's like that friggin' T-Pain song. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. That's right. That is Clayster. And I mean, Big Timer has to have number 2. I mean, rightly put, he could even be number 1. It would honestly be the most ignorant thing to say in the comment section that Big Timer does not deserve to be in the top 2 or top 3, because Big Timer has won the most tournaments. That's right. He's had the most earnings in Call of Duty and the most championships. Now, if you're in a sport or you're playing a video game and that's your profession, it's all about the tournament wins. It's all about the earnings, and it's all about the championships. And that is what Big Timer holds. So that is absolutely undisputable. You cannot dispute his accomplishments if he is the reigning champ at 3 of the most important things. So, number 1. This is probably already expected. I'm going to say Optic Scumpy. The reason being is this dude has been consistently dominant in every single Call of Duty game this guy has ever played. Whether it's pub stomping, whether it is, you know, MLG, whether it's tournaments. This guy just doesn't fail. He could play on any team and make the team work. This guy is just like, I don't know. He is a godsend for like Call of Duty. Like, he is absolutely untouchable. I am not like an Optic fanboy or anything like that, but I had to really go back, watch his gameplays, watch how he plays, and honestly, he comes off as the most skilled Call of Duty player, and that's why I think if you ask yourself, you know, who was the best Call of Duty player, and you took a survey with like 1 million people and said, who do you think the best Call of Duty player is? The intelligent people would say Optic Scumpy. You know, they're not going to say any other people. They're going to be like, yo, Optic Scumpy is the man right now. I feel bad I didn't say Nadeshot. You know, Nadeshot as like an honorable mention or top 10. The only reason I did not put Nadeshot in the list is because he's been playing since Call of Duty 4. And he just won an MLG major tournament now. He hasn't won the big time in 7 or 8 years that he's been playing Call of Duty. That's the only reason. And I feel like in order to be mentioned as one of the best Call of Duty players of all time, you have to win tournaments. He has won tournaments, but it's like you know, playing baseball and never winning the World Series. You know, but in this case, there's less teams to play. You know what I mean? So, anyways, this gameplay is wrapping up. That's just my opinion, my thoughts. Leave a like, leave a comment if you understood and enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm ending this on a deuces.